Hello everyone, and welcome back to 1000 Verses channel, your go-to channel for all things biblical knowledge and trivia. In today's episode, we will be exploring a range of questions on how well you know the books in the Bible. If you enjoy testing your biblical wits and expanding your understanding of the Word, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you never miss an episode. Are you ready? Let's get started. Question 1. True or false Jesus was put to death upon a cross? The correct answer is true. Matthew chapter 27, verses 32 to 56. Jesus was crucified on a cross, fulfilling the prophecies about the Messiah's death. Isaiah chapter 53, verses 5 to 12. His crucifixion is a central event in Christianity. Question 2. True or false Balams' donkey was prevented from passing by a soldier carrying a sword? The correct answer is false. Numbers chapter 22, verses 22 to 35. Balaam's donkey was prevented by an angel of the Lord, not a soldier with a sword. The donkey saw the angel and stopped moving. Question 3. True or false David was the first king of Israel? The right answer is false. 1 Samuel chapter 9, verses 15 to 16. Saul was Israel's first king, but David succeeded him and became Israel's second king after Saul's death. Question 4. True or false God told Jonah to go to Nineveh to deliver a message? The correct answer is true. Jonah chapter 1, verses 1 to 3. God instructed Jonah to go to Nineveh to deliver a message of impending judgment. After initial reluctance, Jonah obeyed and preached there. Question 5. True or false Stephen was stoned to death? The right answer is true. Acts chapter 7, verses 54 to 60. Stephen, one of the early Christian disciples, was stoned to death for his preaching and beliefs. His martyrdom is recorded in the Bible. Question 6. True or false? Jesus turned water into wine at a wedding in Damascus. The correct answer is false. John chapter 2, verses 1 to 11. Jesus performed the miracle of turning water into wine at a wedding in Cana, not Damascus. This was one of his notable miracles, but occurred in Cana, not Damascus. Question 7. True or false God sent locusts as one of the 10 plagues upon Egypt? The right answer is true. Exodus chapter 10, verses 1 to 20. Locusts were sent as the 8th plague upon Egypt as a part of the 10 plagues before the Israelites' exodus. Question 8. True or false Zacchaeus climbed onto a rooftop to see Jesus better? The correct answer is false. Luke chapter 19, verses 1 to 10. Zacchaeus, a short man, climbed a sycamore fig tree to see Jesus as he passed through Jericho. There's no mention of climbing onto a rooftop in this account. Question 9. True or false? When God helped Joshua destroy Jericho, the priests played harps while marching around the city walls. The right answer is false. Joshua chapter 6, verses 1 to 20. The priests carried trumpets of ram's horns while marching around Jericho's walls. There's no mention of harps in the account of Jericho's destruction. Question 10. True or false Jesus walked on water? The correct answer is true. Matthew chapter 14, verses 22 to 33. Jesus walked on water, displaying his authority over nature, which astonished his disciples and affirmed his divine nature. Question 11. True or false Samson found honey inside a goat? The correct answer is false. Judges chapter 14, verses 5 to 9. Samson found honey inside the carcass of a lion he had killed, not inside a goat. He later used this as a riddle at his wedding feast. Question 12. True or false? Daniel was thrown into a fiery furnace. The right answer is false. Daniel chapter 3, verses 1 to 30. Daniel's friends, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, were thrown into a fiery furnace by King Nebuchadnezzar for refusing to worship an idol, but they were miraculously saved. Question 13. True or false? John the Baptist had his head cut off. The correct answer is true. Matthew chapter 14, verses 1 to 12. John the Baptist was imprisoned by King Herod and, at the request of Herodias' daughter, was beheaded. His execution fulfilled prophecy and was due to Herod's oath to the girl. Question 14. True or false Ruth married a man named Boaz? The right answer is true. Ruth chapter 4, verses 1 to 13. Ruth, a Moabite widow, married Boaz, a wealthy relative of her deceased husband. Their story is a beautiful example of loyalty, faithfulness, and God's providence. Question 15. True or false Noah took animals onto the ark with him? The correct answer is true. Genesis chapter 6, verses 19 to 20. Noah took pairs of every kind of clean animal and 7 pairs of every kind of clean bird onto the ark before the great flood. Question 16. True or false Jesus raised Lazarus from the dead? The right answer is true. John chapter 11, verses 1 to 44. Jesus performed the miracle of raising Lazarus, who had been dead for 4 days, showcasing his power over death and solidifying belief in his divinity among those who witnessed it. Question 17. True or false Solomon asked God for lots of money? The correct answer is false. 1 Kings chapter 3, verses 3 to 14. Solomon asked God for wisdom and understanding to govern the people of Israel wisely, not for wealth. God granted his request and also gave him riches and honor. Question 18. True or false Jesus stayed in Bethlehem after his birth and grew up there? The right answer is False. Matthew chapter 2, verses 13 to 23. After Jesus' birth, Joseph took Mary and Jesus to Egypt to escape King Herod's threat. After Herod's death, they settled in Nazareth, not Bethlehem, where Jesus grew up. Question 19. True or false? The Israelites made a golden calf to worship. The correct answer is true. Exodus chapter 32, verses 1 to 35. While Moses was on Mount Sinai, receiving the 10 Commandments, the Israelites fashioned a golden calf and worshipped it, disobeying God's commandments and angering Him. Question 20. True or false? Isaac was Abraham's first son. The right answer is false. Genesis chapter 16, verses 15 to 16, and Genesis chapter 21, verses 1 to 3. Ishmael was Abraham's first son, born to Hagar, Sarah's maidservant. Isaac, the promised son, was born to Sarah later, fulfilling God's covenant with Abraham. Congratulations, you did it! You've completed our Bible trivia questions. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share what you've learned with family and friends.